I'm making this entire scrap, basically. Hey guys, you remember when I made this video? The one that I said afterwards I would review the game? Damn, that's a long time coming, isn't it? I was gonna make all sorts of animations and Gmod and stuff. Hell, I got past phase 1, but then I was like, I want Premiere Pro. And then here we are. Honestly, this game review is going to be far shorter, but what will I say is off the bat, this game reeks. Horrible hitboxes, impossible no-hits when the series, while hard, has always been around no-hitting your game, just fucking odd choices in design. To begin, this game was made with the idea of the original Last Breath by Zerjok, or originally was made by Zerjok. It's simple. Sans gets mad, decides to visit his dad's crib, and pummels you into the ground with about twice the force. He dies, Asgore kills you, and this simple. That's it. It had good lore, and some decent characterization. Even made him learn orange attacks. What? No. So in the original Last Beef, we had 3 phases. Sans beginning, getting hit, and Dadster. In this, it is the exact same, except for an extra phase consisting of Flowey and Asgore. Cool! The dev knew that the original amount was good enough, and also gave fan service with Asgore and Flowey actually killing you. No, I kind of wonder. Phase 1 is fucking easy. Like, I spent an hour maximum getting down the patterns and beating it. Mind you, most of the time originally, I used all of my healing items, which is a max of 8, or most of them, meaning phase 2 would definitely be a hassle. The difference between the original and this one, however, is 2 things. Bugs and really bad attack design. For instance, here's this one, where you jump with blue bones right after one another. Since the blue bones are never correctly judged for the height distance like in the original game, in some cycles, you will get hit and lose health. It is basically a gamble on whether or not you're able to actually survive. And bugs mostly consist with hitboxes. They'll persist upon the actual physical object as a hitbox. Blasters have this problem. The bone launches replaced blaster platform attack are known for having the after image trail effect behind. Like, literally, how the fuck is this a problem? I don't get this. Sorry for the increase of fan. It's going to be like that for a bit, so I'm gonna have to talk pretty fucking loud. You stupid fan, which you gotta. So, two more things to talk about. Yeah, so you see the core beams throughout this entire fight during this, technically the second half. It's just gone. They just straight up use them, and then they're never used again, which is amazing. And another thing is that a lot of shit is used off of memory rather than guesswork. Where in the original Last Breath, sure, it was all the same attacks, but at least when it wasn't batshit stupid, and it wasn't impossible to dodge in some regards. But at the same time, yeah, this game just kind of sucks. So, for the explosions, for instance, a really bad thing about them is, as you can see, they shine red, not like a singular color to maybe let you predict of what it is. No, they just flat out force you to randomly guess what fucking color it is. Skill issue? Maybe, but also bullshit. So, oh yeah, by the way, you don't actually hit Sans. It's Chara, or Kara, whatever the fuck, hits Sans. So, then he does a final attack, and then he plops over. Yippee, phase 2. Oh! Phase 2 is the longest and most annoying phase in the entire game. Okay, maybe not the most annoying, but it's pretty fucking close. Sans, after realizing his ketchup bottle saved him, which, even if it is an overused fanon thing Sans has, I'll give credit for being pretty damn creative, that if I had a nickel for every time Sans was saved by his ketchup bottle in 2 fan creations that are semi-popular, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened. Anyhow, this phase, in the original game, was a nice difficulty swerve. Too hard, but certainly a challenge from phase 2. This one goes from a difficulty curve into a difficulty, oh sorry, I went 60 in a 20 zone, guess we're going off the cliff. It's painful, and where the majority of my deaths come from. And if you're looking correct, you're seeing that right. This stupid fucking game has taken 236 deaths, and recording it made it spike up even higher. Let me break it down for you viewers on how the spike goes down. Attacks that give no opening and lead to undodgeable damage. Attacks that have almost no telegraph at all. Those effects are still there. You tell me flip the screen after you've already done it. The attack that is illegal. 1. Projectiles that are basically useless. Again, over-reliance on memory rather than actual openings. The fleeing option is here. Why exactly? The attack that has one gimmick and then it disappears. Close enough. Died 2023, or born 2023. Welcome back, core beams. The attack that is illegal, part 2.
Crime right after you finally repair it.
The attack that is illegal, part 3. Platform flavored. The platform problems. And finally, why the fuck did you break my weapon? This fight is hair-tearing. Stupidly reliant, unfortunately. And even if you can see back my footage from now, this is an actual day's worth of remembering attacks. Shay says fighting Sans is like learning to ride a bike. You'll eventually know all the patterns and attack streak no-hit or no-heal him really, really easily. Well, say hello to this fucker. A few other problems to note. For some reason in this fight, originally, it had no checkpoint. And since hitboxes and damage was far, far worse, you were basically having to slog through the entire first phase every single fucking time you wanted to fight him in phase 2. Even now, the checkpoint will save your progress on health and items, meaning yes, if you were actually wanting to fight him, you'd have to no-hit or no-heal the entire first phase, even now. And if you played the original Last Briefcase, you know this wasn't a fucking problem. I already complained about in that little mini list, but the after images on the slashes make me want to down a bottle of bleach. And in all honesty, the only positive I'll give this fight is 2 things. 1, Sans countering your attack once you actually get all of your fight pieces, which at least is really cool and has a slowdown effect. And also the music here is by far the best in the entire game, hands down. close to inevitability, and especially The Last Straw outbeats the remakes of The Slaughter Continues any day of the week. But of course, we have that over-reliance on memory and bad RNG attacks. So, Phase 2 is just hell. So, let's try again.
I wing Casper. The Royals fire. Ah!
This one I didn't even try to finish again, mostly due to how long the fight takes. Just, you know what? Go ahead. I want you to guess, with your full heart, how long this phase, a survival phase, takes in total. Go ahead. I'll give you 5 seconds. 2 minutes? 3 minutes? How about fucking 5? 5 minutes taken to the beat of a song with no healing. You know what's really funny? Technically, because Gaster reset our save point, we have all of our healing items. So why the fuck aren't we using them? You know what? Here's the thing. Considering for a fact that this entire phase is again riddled with RNG and bullshit, do you know what the devs said on multiple different YouTubers' videos and people complaining about it? Cracked Wolf said, skill issue on your own fucking game is wild. You know what's really funny is that the reason why he added a Phase 2 checkpoint is, if you looked at my notes in Phase 2, because of Merg not being able to complete the damn game. It doesn't matter difficulty-wise because of one move, and as you can see here, I hope you like mail, because that shit's gonna be in your no-hit run and going to smack you in your kneecaps to make sure that you don't succeed. It's annoying. And may your soul forgive you if you actually care about no-hitting this. For the, 2 or 3 people I've seen have videos on this, God bless your soul, because you're doing God's work. You know what the worst part about this is? You know how in Phase 1 and 2 the cutscene is skipped over with the C key or the Z key since the checkpoint update? Can't do that anymore. You must spawn at the star for some reason, specifically the door, all the way from the ending of the hallway to Sans and Gaster, and then hit him once to activate the said cutscene. If you factor mashing the attack button when entering the fight for the first hit, this entire thing lasts up to, ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll? An entire fucking minute. Meaning at most, this entire fight, which is a slogfest, can last anywhere from a total minute or a little bit longer to 6. Pardon me if I'm just extremely bad at video games, considering that I've wasted my time on yours, but holy shit, this is just stupidly unfair. Combine that with more of the same issues, consisting on a lot of the exact same problems, I threw in the towel the second time around. I'm going to show you the clip of me beating this finally, because I'm not doing it again. Suck my dick, Skelebrat. I'm not caring anymore. And Cracked Wolf. Fucking fix your game, dog. Get fucked! Get fucked! Holy shit! I'm done. I'm done. Oh my god. Oh, my heart is fucking racing. Oh my god, it's over. It's finally fucking over. Good job stealing Undyne's quote, fuckhead. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's over. I'm gonna be honest with you when I say this. This is the ending that everyone did not really like. Due to the fact of the mischaracterization, even if it's slightly in its own context, it's not very good at all. This entire fight is based purely off of RNG more than it is in any other phase, as seen with Sill Gaming's video on it, that it is basically impossible to no-hit unless you get extremely good RNG, and it feels very rushed in a last-minute addition. To base off that fact, due to the fact that I've had to post-add the music on top of this to try and drown out the actual noise without all of these sound effects via the game being played, I had to flat out just download the music and then reinstate it so that way it can be added with my voice overlaid, which is horrible, considering for a fact that all of the other phases do not have this problem whatsoever. Listen, I get it. This phase is fan service, and fan service is fan service, and if the fight was actually done well, it could be a contender for a really, really good ending. But the attacks are extremely unfair, and it is basically just bullshit, and look at Asgore here. The dude looks like he stands up trying to buy bread at a counter, not really actively attacking you. Like, his any other attack looks completely fine. And it's just... it ends with the exact same ending as, you know, the normal Undertale genocide, which even Last Breath didn't go back on. And it's disappointing. That is all I get from this game, is disappointment. As someone who will never beat this game fully in one sitting ever again, watching other players suffer from it just completely breaks my heart. This game was supposed to be a successor. It was supposed to be the definitive edition of this fight, and even worthy of the original. All we get is a broken attack patterns, worse dialogue, and a fan service fight that seems not only rushed, but a last-minute addition. And in the future, actually, as I have been editing and making this video, people have figured out there would have been a Kara fight as well on top of this, most likely for Chapter 2. If you look into the extra stuff even, it hides the music once you beat the game, and some unused content, like some actual cool fucking sprites, and some scrapped ideas. And the confirmation Phase 2 was a rushed idea, only, and I quote, to add more variety to the game and lengthen its runtime. The only redeeming thing that carries this above Last Breath, honestly, is the music. And even then, not all the time is it better, including this track you're hearing now. I would say this video is a long time coming, but sadly, over time, I don't care to touch this anymore. I did my part. I beat it once, and hell, out of curiosity, I really tried to beat it again. But, no, I won't. Not because it isn't a challenge. It's because it doesn't deserve that. The game doesn't deserve it. I'll give you a comment fit for this ending. When a YouTuber named BlocksNoobYouTube, goated name by the way, uploaded all of the tracks onto the game onto YouTube, you can see this comment pinned on The Last Straw, the song specifically. It reads, "I keep seeing people bashing on this fan game, but in my opinion, I'ma say, this game, man. It pulled a Garden Warfare 2. It took everything cool about Last Breath and fine-tuned it. I'm not saying it's perfect by all means, but it's perfect. I'm kidding. Last Breath is too easy for you? Bam! Here's a fucking harder version. Don't like the sprites in Last Breath because they aren't canon looking? I don't know why you care about that, but to each their own. But BAM! More canon and cooler looking sprite. And that final attack with this last hurrah of theme playing in the background, pushing you on to persevere through the absolute hell that is this phase. Good on you, whoever made this. Godspeed. I can actually respect this comment, while also disproving the entirety of it. No, this game is not better. Last Breath was good because the attacks were fair, it was unique, and it was made into something special. A meme-worthy type of special. And Renewed does not pull a Garden Warfare 2, it pulls more so of a PvZ-free mobile. Buggier, more problems, only with a few fine-tuned things that are watered down with things either missing or shown to be wrong. This game isn't good. I don't recommend, hell, I recommend The Last Run over this, a notoriously bad fan game over time. I gave this entire piece of shit my all. And I beat it. But I'm not gonna sit around for this any longer. For a fan developer telling people to get good when the attacks have been blatantly proven to be impossible to dodge in some areas. No, Cracked Wolf, you're wrong. Get off your high horse, with a little fine tweaking, fix your garbage pile. You know what's really funny as I've been making this video? If you look at my community tab, you'll see that the original creator of Last Breath is a confirmed PDF. So guess what? This game is technically better than Last Breath. You got my fucking gaming of the year. 10 out of fucking a million or some shit. Fuck you, Zerjok in it. I'm going to bed.